a bikini shirt. I mean, 200 we can get him in a bikini top.
200, he's got to wear a Speedo.
That's between you and him. Greg, your contract for 50-50 has just been negotiated to if the winner shares over 200, you have to wear a Speedo next week. I'll send you a picture, Joe. Don't worry. All right, we've got cars. We've got marshals. We're ready to go live. So get yourself spread out. We're going to go live in 3, 2, 1. We're going to go live on the 88. Here we go. Everybody is live on the clock right now, looking to set down our first provisional TQ for Stillwater Rod and Gun Club night here at the stand. Kyle Bradley out in the front of this one over Mark Rabideau, Aiden Wade, and Joe McClellan. All 4 cars working together. We do IFMAR style qualifying. If someone's faster than you and they catch you, give them a little bit of space. It helps you not only go faster, but it keeps the racing clean. Mark Rabideau working up underneath the 62 of McClellan, and the race leader of Kyle Bradley working up behind both of them in that red and white number 88. Joe gives him space. Thank you, Joe. Good heat race right now. Current pace 29.201 for Kyle Bradley, 28.2 flat for Mark Rabideau, 28.202 for Aiden, and 27.2 flat, getting quicker for Joe. 1 minute down, 1 minute to go. Kyle Bradley working up underneath the 33R of Mark Rabideau, the Saratoga RC sponsored entry. Doing a good job working around this racetrack here. 35 seconds left to go. Bradley still on a 29.2 flat, 28.201, 28.202 for Aiden, and Joe 28.203. 30 seconds left to go. Clean track in front of Kyle. Next car he'll encounter is the 42 of Aiden Wade. 29.2 flat, getting still quicker for Kyle Bradley. He'll work around him, working that yellow pipe. The no man's pipe, as we like to call it. He keeps a little bit of wheel stand. 5 seconds to go. Drivers, keep it going till you hear you're done. Time's expired, but go till you hear you're done.
All drivers are finished.
Everybody's done. Back them down. Kyle Bradley going to set the early TQ. 29.2 flat with a 7. Mark Rabideau 28.201, 28.202 for Aiden, and 28.203. A very close heat race there for heat race number 1 for Stillwater Rod and Gun Club. Heat race number 2 rolling out onto the racetrack.
Up next, race number 2. Stillwater Rod and Gun Club. Heat 2 of 2. Justin Barber. Daryl Grado.
Heat race number 2 rolling up onto the racetrack. Justin Barber, Daryl Grado, John Dudka, and T.J. Gregoire. Heat races populated here tonight by points. Looks like 2 drops were calculated into that. So your best finish is how you got seeded for first round. Get John across the line.
John Dudka.
And looking for the boss man, the 35 of TJ. He's coming right now.
This isn't going to count laps, just so you know.
Okay. All right, we got to check on everybody, but TJ's transponder not in the car. So drivers, it's the four of you. Spread yourselves
All right,
out.
we gotta
TJ's going to
check
use
on
it down
everybody,
for a
but
shakedown.
TJ's transponder not in the car.
We're going to go live in
Drivers, it's the four of
3,
you. Spread yourselves
2.
out. TJ's going to use it down for a shakedown. Transponder not in the car.
We're going to go. Here we go. Everybody's on the clock. Justin Barber, Daryl Grotto, John Dutka, TJ up and over. Say high off of 2, high off of 2. It is clear. Last week's feature winner to 77, Daryl Grotto jumping out to the early race lead. He's looking to put it second overall, 15 seconds in. Fast lap 4.094, now a 3.9 for Daryl, 3.9s for Justin Barber, 4.3 for John. And at number 14. Daryl Grotto in the 77 working up underneath TJ. So watch it down in turns 3 and 4. It is clear. Johnny went around. 45 seconds in. Daryl 29.202 at a 9. So just about 2 seconds off the TQ set by the number 14. Or 88, excuse me, of Kyle Bradley in heat race number 1. Justin Barber running in second. He's on a 29.203, 23.201. Up next will be our Saratoga RC Crate Late Model Heat Race number 1. They should be through tech and ready to go. .40 seconds left to go. Daryl, Justin, and John. Top 2 looking to go second and third overall. Daryl on a 29.201 with a 1. Barber on a 29.202 with a 2. Looking to get there. Johnny up to a 24.203 and getting quicker with that number 14. .15 seconds left to go. I'll need a volunteer marshal, I believe, to help after this one. Actually, I don't know if Daryl and Justin will be able to do it. Time's about to expire. Drivers, please keep it going till you hear you're done.
All drivers are
Everybody's done. Back them down. Daryl Grotto, 29.2 flat with a 9, just 0.2 off the TQ. 29.201 for Justin Barber, 25.203 for John Dutka and TJ off early. As up next is our Saratoga RC Crate Late Model Heat Race.
Up next, race number 3. Saratoga RC Crate Late Model. Heat 1 of 1.
We'll give TJ and John a moment. I got Ryan out there.
Ed Lebedes.
Yep.
TJ Gregoire. John Dutka.
We'll give Corey a quick second. His change battery solder came undone, so he is called for a minute. The original minute just expiring. We'll get a battery in there. It's connecting in, and he'll be right out here to go with heat race number 3. Top's going on at 30 seconds. Here comes Corey. We'll get him checked in. Let's get you guys spread out. All right, get them on the driver's hand. Drivers, start to spread yourselves out. This is our Saratoga RC Crate Late Model Heat Race number 1. We're going to go live in 3, 2,
Corey Yance.
1. Everybody's on the clock. Up next will be first of 3 PRP Tire Solution Big Block Heat Races. They should be gone through tech, ready to go. Early on in this one, TJ Gregoire to the point over John, Ed, and Corey. 29.202 for John, 29.203 for TJ, 28.202 for Ed Levatus, and Corey Yance 28.204. So a very close heat race here for our Saratoga RC Crate late models. They work around here. Just a little mistake out of TJ in the 35, caught the inside pipe. That time off of turn number 2. 35 seconds in, 29.202 for Dutka, 29.204 for TJ, 28.2 flat and getting quicker for Ed Levatus, who's now into a 29 lap run. Corey up to a 27.2 flat in the 27 car. Fast laps, everybody in the 4.0s this heat race for a fast lap for our Saratoga RC Crate late models. Ed Levatus in that number 7 picked up the win 1 week ago. He is closing in. The top 3 drivers separated by 0.8 of a second on the clock. The 14, the 35, and the 7NY. Corey in the 27 car working down here. He's up to a 27.204 pace. TJ, John, Ed, Corey with 30 seconds left to go. TJ Gregoire to the point, 29.2 flat with a 2, 29.202 for John, 29.202 for Ed. Ed and John separated by less than 0.2 of a second on the clock.
Transponder
Watch it down there in 3 and 4. Johnny giving the unicorn horn to the boss man. Time's expired. Keep it going until you hear you're done.
All drivers are finished.
Everybody's done. 29.202 at a 5 for John Dutka. He'll take the TQ. Ed Levatus 29.203. 29.205 for TJ and Corey 27.202. Up next is our first heat race for the PRP Tire Solution Big Blocks.
Up next, race number 4. PRP Tire Solutions Big Blocks. Heat 1 of 3.
I need 2 of you to go out and grab a corner for me, please. Corey, you'll be in the next one, I believe. Okay.
Ken Roberts. Joe Paquette.
We'll get Mr. Gallipo. Good to see Ryan here for the first time in 2024. His car makes me hungry. It says Wendy's on it.
Ryan Gallipo.
I got to check on everybody. Where's Jewel? There's Jewel. He made an adjustment. All right, drivers, get them up to speed. Spread yourselves out. We're going to go live in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, false start that one, guys. Let's spread yourselves out a little bit better. Give you guys a fighting chance. Get them up to speed. We're going to go live next time on the 98 of Roberts. Here we go. Heat race number 2 for the PRP Tire Solution Big Block should be through tech. Race number 3, which will be race 7 on there. Say low, high on the back, high on the back, high on the back. It is clear. Should be headed to tech. Early on in this one, the 421 of Joe Paquette out to the early race lead over the 98 of Ken Roberts, both on 28 lap paces. You'll Cook 26.201, Ryan 18.201, and expect that to get faster here as he gets a handle on the 17. This class in the running for the Summer Nationals sweep presented by PRP Tire Solution. The driver that runs in the Racing Dot Sportsman and the PRP Tire Big Blocks, the best combined finish, will receive a nice trophy. We posted up on our Facebook page last night. We want to thank the guys up at PRP Tire Solutions for doing so, not only for that, but sponsoring here at the stand. They are all working around the racetrack right now. Joe Paquette, Ken Roberts, Yule Cook, Ryan Gallipo. 29.204 for Paquette, 28.201 for Kenny Roberts, 26.202 for Yule Cook, and 22 for Ryan. Nice footwork by Super Marshall. Top two separated by less than a second with 20 seconds left to go. Joe Paquette, Ken Roberts, Yule Cook. 29.204 for Paquette, 28.201 for Ken Roberts, 26.204 for Yule Cook. Ryan with an adjustment. This is a good heat race. Drivers working together. Keep it going till you hear you're done.
All drivers are
Everybody's done. Back them down. Joe Paquette going to set the early TQ, 29.204. I need two of you to come out and grab a corner, please, as heat race number 5 rolls out onto the
race
racetrack.
Number 5. PRP Tire Solutions Big Blocks. Heat 2 of 3. Al Smith Sr. Joe McClelland. Mark Rabideau.
I have you guys back down. I just got to make sure I get Corey's transponder. Corey, go across the line for me, please. Thank you, sir.
Corey Yance.
All right, current TQ set by Joe Paquette, 29.204 with a 5. Spread yourselves out. Get them up to speed. We're going to go live in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Work together. Say low on the front, low on the front, low on the front. It is clear. Turned out to be a beautiful night here in what was a very questionable forecast, but they made it more favorable. And we thank you all for being a part of Stillwater Rod and Gun Club night here at the stand. As Al Sr. out on the point of this one on a TQ run, the 96 car is your race leader on a TQ run, 29.203. Corey Yance looking to go third overall. He's on a 28.2 flat and getting quicker. So the 13 and the 96 give some space. Joe McClellan runs in third. He's on a 24.201. And Mark Rabideau 24.201. So those two guys working together around the racetrack, the 33 and the 62. Your top two is the 13 and the 96. Senior leads the way on a TQ pace. Just past the halfway point. He works around Mark. He's got the next driver he'll come up to is Joe. Joe will give him the inside line. Thank you, Joe. So both Corey and Senior able to get by those two drivers. Corey catches the pipe a little bit. That's not going to hurt him too bad. He didn't upset the cart too much. Under 30 seconds left to go. Senior on TQ pace. Corey looking to put it second overall. Oh, trouble for your race leader. Stay low on the back. The 33 looks dead. Oh, it's good. It's good. It's good. Something might be broken on the front, though. Senior still on TQ pace. Keep it going till you hear you're done, drivers.
All drivers are finished.
Everybody's done. Back them down. Senior's going to take the win and set new TQ 29.203 with a 5. Corey Yance will go second overall, 29.203 with an 8. So 0.3 of a second separating first and second in heat race number 2 as the final heat race for the PRP Tire Solution Big Blocks
Up
heads
next,
out to the
race
racetrack.
number 6. PRP Tire Solutions Big Blocks. Heat 303.
I need
Greg
two of
Smith.
you to come back out and
Wade
grab a
Bosnett.
corner, please. We got a table down in turn number 4. You can put your cars and radios on. Unless you're running novice, which I doubt. So our GT Rides novice division should be up here in tech, ready to go. Joe's across the racetrack. We're looking for Justin. I am getting no check on you, sir. We'll give Justin 30 seconds here to take a look. Might just be plugged in backwards. Just going to be the 3 of you as Willie G, not in attendance here tonight, but a Platinum Card member. Gets him in on the charts. You get last place for the night. So. Absolutely. All right, here comes Justin. We'll see if we got a check
Justin
on him this
Barber.
time. We do. All right, so we'll let Corey cross back cross. All right, drivers, spread yourselves out. Just going to be the 3 of you. Looking to take down Al Senior's 29.203 with a 5. We're going to go live in 3, 2, 1. Wade Bissonette going to be the first car on the clock here tonight for the PRP Tire Solution Big Blocks. Stay low in 1 and 2, low in 1 and 2. It is clear. Wade up on his lid. Gets pointed back in the right direction. Couple big events coming up here at the stand. We got July 13th, the Adirondack Outlaw Mud Boss Series will invade with the Upstate Sprint Tours stop. So combined series today for there. It'll be a big event here at the stand. Make sure you come on down and see or participate. And then July 25th, the prelude to the Nationals. That'll be the Toys for Tot race here, right here at the stand. A brand new unwrapped toy. Portion of the entry fees will go towards the Toys for Tot campaign. Willie G and Jessica, the Champagne family, putting that together, doing a good job with that. Support divisions will be our small blocks and the Parker Truck Repair and Towing hobby stocks for the night. We'll get more information on that on our Facebook coming up soon. But right now, the 120 in, Justin Barber on a 29.204, good enough for 3rd overall. Greg Smith looking to go 6th. And Wade looking to go 7th, all on a 29, 27, and 26 lap pace here for heat race number 3. Stay low in 4, low in 4, low in 4. Oh. Marshall stepped right out in front of Barber. Nothing he could do with it. Under 10. Keep it going till you hear you're done, drivers.
All drivers are finished.
Everybody's done. Back them down. Justin Barber's going to pick up the win, 28.2 flat. He'll go 4th overall. Greg Smith good enough for 6th overall with a 27.202. Up next is our GT Rides Novice.
Up next, race number 7. GT Rides Novice. Heat 1 of 1.
So looking for Noah, Manny, Chuck, and Angela. Here comes Chuck with the McDonald's drive-through, number 27. We've got Justin coming back out to grab a corner. Nah. I tell you, Chuck made the best pit stop known to Mud Boss
Chuck
history
Higley.
a couple weeks ago. Ryan, you were not here. He was faster than the drive-through in South Glens Falls.
Well, I mean, that's not hard to beat.
Well, shh. Here come our novice division up here. Up next will be our Parker Truck Repair and Towing Hobby Stocks. Hit one heat of those.
Noah Smith.
Here this evening.
Angela Hansen.
As Manny's got the lid on the Blue Light Special. All right, here comes Manny. Chuck's going to take a look at something on his. We'll give him 30 seconds and we'll get going. All right, we'll get Manny checked in. We'll get you guys spread out. Watch it on the backstretch. One up against the outside retaining wall. All right, marshals look alive. If someone wants to jump out and hang out on the outside, we could probably use an extra pair of hands or two. But we're going to go live in 3, 2, 1. Everybody is on the clock. This is our GT Rides Novice Division, the future of the stand. We've got Noah Smith out there in the 5R, your current high points man in the GT Rides Novice Division. Manny Lopez, Noah Smith, Chuck Higley, and Angela. That's how you work around the racetrack. Manny in that white and blue. We call it the Blue Light Special. Out here on the point. Chuck and Noah having a great battle, switching who has the bottom lane. Angela out here for her second run. Our brand new #1 top. I believe that is a Hallmark entry. That might be Jessica Friesen top or her own. It is Manny 24.201, 23.2 flat for Noah, Chuck 22 flat, and 18.205 as our Parker Truck Repair and Towing Heat Race #1 for our hobby stocks is up next. They should be through tech, ready to go. Stay low in the 1 or high in the 1, high in the 1. Noah's on his lid. It is clear. 30 seconds left to go here in the GT Rides Novice Heat Race #1. Under 10 drivers, keep it going until you hear you're done. Time's expired, keep it going until you hear you're done. Everybody's still live.
All drivers are finished.
Everybody's done. Back them down. Manny Lopez going to set the early TQ 24.203, 23.2 flat for Noah. Chuck 19.201. Angela with a personal best 15.203. I need 2 of you out there to marshal as it is time for the Parker Truck Repair and Towing Hobby Stocks.
Up next, race number 8. Parker Truck Repair and Towing. Heat 1 of 1.
Racing that Sportsman Heat Race #1 should be rolling through tech. Heat Race #2 should start thinking about it.
Benny Rogers. Greg Smith.
Need one more marshal from that last
TJ
race. I want to
Clark.
thank Ed for jumping out there to volunteer. Thank you very much, sir.
You'll cook.
Al, a local farmer's here, and she's got a question. She wants to know if you got a phone number, or she wants to get involved in the racing.
Okay.
She's right here in the...
All right, drivers looking for a check on Noah. He's getting his lid on there. Take your time, Noah. Take a breath. This is our box stock division. Allowed to put in your own personal radio from it. You are, if you would like to.
Noah Smith.
All right, we've got a check on everybody. Watch it down here in turn number 1. We are going to go live. Spread yourselves out. Give yourself some space. We're going to go live in 3, 2, 1. We'll go live here on Noah and TJ. One minute down, we've got TJ, Greg, Yule, Benny, and Noah here in our Parker Truck Repair and Towing Hobby Stock division. Yeah. TJ working. He was on top of this one. Now Greg Smith to the point. So the 35 cars, 1 and 2. Now Yule Cook in the 69. Oh, a little bit of door slam. Watch it in high turn 4. High in turn 4. It is clear. Oh, TJ's there. Say high in 3, high in 3. Noah's in trouble. It is clear. Under 10 seconds left to go, drivers. Greg, Yule, TJ, Benny, and Noah. Oh, hang on to her. Oh, door-to-door action there for the 35s. You add them together, you get 70. Here comes the 42 of Benny.
All drivers are finished.
Everybody's done. Greg Smith going to take the early TQ 26-205. Back it down. Yule Cook 25-201. TJ 24-2 flat. Benny 22-203. And Noah 21-203. Up next is our Racing.Sportsman Heat Race number 1.
Up next, race number 9. Racing.Sportsman. Heat 1 of 3. Ryan Gallipo.
That is Joe in the 421.
Joe Paquette.
Dean, has Dean been out there yet?
Benny Rogers.
All right. Thank you guys for going back out to Marshall. Heat race number 2 for the Racing.Sportsman should be rolling out onto the racetrack. This is race 9. This, yeah. Heat race number 2 should be in tech. All right, here is
Dean
Dean.
Foster.
All right, drivers, we've got you. We've got marshals around the racetrack. Get yourselves spread out. All right, we are going to go live in 3, 2, 1. Joe Paquette out to the early race lead over Benny Rogers, Ryan Gallipo, and Dean Foster. Let's work together, drivers. You work together, you will go faster. Joe Paquette out on the point, 26.203, 24.2 flat for Benny Rogers, 24.2 flat with a 3 for Ryan Gallipo. And Dean Foster, 21.203 and getting quicker. Right now, your race leader is the 421. The Ryan Gallipo in the 36 runs in second. Third is the 42 of Benny Rogers. And Dean Foster in the doubles 911. One minute down, 1 minute to go. Paquette 27.202, 26.203 for Gallipo in the Brown Dog RC entry. Benny Rogers 24.2 flat and 22.203 for Dean Foster. Maybe. It just depends on how fast we get through. I'm gonna try to at least get it 5 minutes, but we'll see. 10 seconds left to go. 26.201 for Paquette, 25.203 for Ryan, 23.201 for Benny, and Dean 23.202. Time's expired. Keep it going till you're done.
All drivers are finished.
Everybody's done. Back it down, and it'll be Joe Paquette setting the early TQ for the Racing Sportsman. Heat race number 1 into the books. Race number 2 coming out. Two of you to
Up
the
next,
corners
race
for
number
me,
10.
please.
Racing Sportsman. Heat 2 of 3. Kevin Wade. Aiden Wade. James Arnold. Corey Yance.
All right, got to check. I need a marshal on the inside of turns 1 and 2, please, from that last race. Here comes Dean. Back it down for a minute. Back it down for a minute. Thank you. All right, spread yourselves out. Looking to take down Joe Paquette's 26.201 pace. We're going to go live in 3, 2, 1. Here you go. Stay low and 4, low and 4. It is clear. Remember, we are racing the clock, not each other. Someone faster gets to you. Give them a second to get up out of the groove there. It lets you on by. You will go faster. You go slower if you're up on your lid. Oh, working together. Corey and James get stuck together after contact with the 215 of Kevin. Aiden Wade out to the point. He's looking to go second overall, 26.201. Dad behind him, Kevin, 26.202. There's everybody less than a half a second. Corey, 25, now to a 26, and James up to a 23.203 after some trouble early on. Hit your marks, James. You got a fast race car. Kevin working up underneath them. James lets him get on by. Good drive in there. Oh, getting a little bit hot. Aiden working up behind you. That is your race leader here in the qualifier. Oh, they get into each other. Stuck, say high in 4, high in 2, high in 2, high in 2. Stay low off of 4. It is clear. Ten seconds left to go.
All drivers are finished.
Everybody does done. Back them down, please. Kevin Wade's going to set the TQ there. 26.201 takes it away from Joe Paquette by 0.4 of a second. Aiden 25.202. James 24.203. As our final heat race of the Racing Dot Sportsman. Need two of you out there to marshal,
11.
please.
Racing Dot Sportsman. Heat 3 of 3. Wayne Bisonette. AJ Hamill. Mike Gardner. Yule Cook.
All right, we've got 4 cars. We've got marshals. Spread yourselves out. This is our final heat race for the Racing Dot Sportsman. Up next will be Active Automotive Small Block Heat Race number 1. Those cars should be through heat race or through tech. Heat race number 12. Here we go. We're going to go live in 3, 2, 1. Yule Cook, the first car on the clock here tonight. Early on in this one, 40 seconds in, Yule Cook, 27.2 flat, TQ pace to 14. AJ or Hamill, 27.202, 27.203 for Mike Gardner, and 25 for Wayne Bissonette. Your top 3 looking to go 1, 2, and 3 on the board here in Sportsman Qualifier, heat race number 3. Wayne Bissonette starting to pick it up here, everybody in the 4.2s and 4.3 range. Hit your marks, drivers. Stay low off of 2, low off of 2, low off of 2. Still there. Marshall on the racetrack. Stay low, clear. It is Yule, AJ, Wayne, Mike. 35 seconds left to go. Oh, AJ catches the pipe. He is pointing back in the right direction. We'll see how bad that hurts. Still looking to go 5th overall is the 18. Race leader is the 14, second out of 32, 18 back to the 3rd spot. It's a very fast race car though, closing back in on the 32. 15 seconds left to go. Time's expired. Keep it going, keep it going.
All drivers are finished.
Everybody's done. Back them down. 27.201. A new TQ for Yule Cook. Wayne Bissonette 27.203 with an 8. AJ Hamill rebounds for a 26.201. He'll go 5th overall. Mike Gardner 25.201. Need 2 of you to the infield, if able, for the Active Automotive Small Block Heat Race number 1.
Up next, race number 12. Active Automotive Small Block. Heat 1 of 2. Greg Smith. Al Smith Sr. AJ Hamel.
All right, got to check on our drivers. I've got marshals in the infield. Spread yourselves on out. We're going to go live next time on the 18. Here we go. There are 7 of you guys signed in here tonight for the Active Automotive Small Block. We'll start all 7 in the main. Right now, trying to set the early TQ, AJ Hamel and Al Smith Sr. swapping the top spot back and forth. Everybody on a 27-lap pace. Everyone separated by less than a half a second on the racetrack right now. 28.203 now for AJ Hamel, 35 seconds in. 27.2 flat for Smith Sr. 27.202 for Greg Smith in the 35 car. We'll get the lights turned on here momentarily. Watch it here in turns 1 and 2. Good heads up driving by AJ. Greg got the inside pipe. Senior nowhere to go. That's going to slow their pace down just a little bit. 45 seconds left to go here in heat race number 1 for the Active Automotive Small Blocks. .17 seconds left to go. Hamel still on the point. 27.2 flat. Al Senior 27.201 with a 9 there, separated about a second on the clock. Greg Smith 26.202 after that mishap. It has been a very clean heat race here for the Active Automotive Small Block heat race number 1. Race 12 of the round has come to an end. Keep it going till you hear you're done.
All drivers are finished.
Back it on. AJ Hamel going to set the early TQ. 27.2 flat with a 6. Senior 27.201 with a 4, 26.202 for Greg Smith as heat race number 2
Up
rolls
next,
out onto the
race number
racetrack.
13.
Up next will be our
Active
Al
Automotive
Speed
Small
Shop
Block.
Midgets.
Heat 2 of
Will
2.
be up after this heat race here. Wayne Bissonette, Justin Barber, John Dudka, and Wade Bissonette. The 4 drivers coming out onto the racetrack. I just need 2 of you to come back out to Marshall,
Bissonette.
please.
John Dutka.
Nothing on the radar.
Wayne Bissonette.
Set Justin Barber. I
Justin
got our
Barber.
marshals, got our cars. Spread yourselves on out. Looking to take down AJ Hamel's 27.2 flat with a 6. We're going to go live in 3, 2, 1. One more heat race to go in round number 1. That will be the Al Speed Shop Midgets. John Dutka, Kyle Bradley, and TJ Gregoire will be up on the racetrack next for their qualifying round. Early on in this one, the 14 of John Dutka on the early TQ pace, 28.2 flat with a 5, 28.202 for Justin Barber, 27.2 flat for Wayne, and Wade Bissonette, 26.203. So John, Justin, and Wayne looking to go 1, 2, and 3. The current TQ is AJ Hamel, 27.2 flat with a 6. So John Dutka in that number 14 car. About a lap over TQ currently right now in that GT Bodies entry. The Unicorn out there. As it is getting dark out there, we'll get the lights on for you, fellas. It's just heat. 14 coming up on the backside of Justin Barber. Barber works the inside. John working the outside of the speedway up on the banking. Month of July leading up to our Summer Nationals is going to be a busy one. July 13th, the Adirondack Outlaw Mud Boss Series and the Upstate Sprint Tour combined for the one big day of racing here at the stand. Then July 25th will be Toys for Tot Night. That is a charity event that we do that benefits the Toys for Tot organization. Willie G and the Champagne family putting that together as time's about to expire. Work together, work together.
All drivers are finished.
Everybody's done. Backing down. John Dutka's going to take the TQ away from A.J. Hamill. 28.202 with a 7. 28.203 for Wayne. He'll go second overall. 28.204 with a 6 for Barber. And Wade Bissonette, 26.2 flat. Up next will be our Al Speed Shop Midget Division.
Up next, race number 14. Al's Speed Shop Midgets. Heat 1 of 1. Kyle Bradley.
This need 2 of you guys out there to marshal these little cars.
TJ Gregoire.
We'll get Johnny to check in.
John Dutka.
All right, drivers. Keep them up to speed. We're going to go live in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Stay high on the front, high on the front. Kyle Bradley in that white and red number 88, the GT Body Stinger. That's the name of the chassis here. Stop over and see TJ if you're interested in one. These are on a 13.5 just stock hobby wing combo. Spec tires is the Quasi tires. Only one compound available. It comes down to driver and handling, and Kyle Bradley right now out on the point of this one, 4.238 fast lap. They are moving around this racetrack. Fast lap this race belongs to Kyle Bradley with a 4.089. He's on a 28.204, 27.2 flat for John Dutka. TJ Gregoire, 25.202. At the completion of this heat race, we'll get the lights turned down. We'll have the track open for about 5 minutes. Round number 2 will go at 8:45. 8:45 for round number 2. It'll be kicked off with the Stillwater Rod and Gun Club sprint cars. We will do a resort. 15 seconds left to go, so if you had some issues or want to get out in a little extra track time, you'll have about 5 minutes at the completion of this heat race, which was done in less than 10. Time's expired. Keep it going, keep it going.
All drivers are finished.
Everybody's done. That'll do it for round number 1. Kyle Bradley going to set the early TQ, 28.201, 27.202 for Kyle. TJ, 25.202. Track will be open for practice. We're going to take a quick break if you're watching on YouTube. We'll be right back here to the stand on Stillwater Rod and Gun Night. Racetrack for round number 2. This is the Stillwater Rod and Gun Club Sprint Car Heat Race number 1. I will need a volunteer marshal, or if I can get Kyle and one volunteer marshal, as both the other drivers that are in this one
TJ Gregoire. Joe McClelland.
are racing. John and TJ. We got Kyle. Thank you, Benny, very much, sir.
Aiden Wade.
Yeah, we missed you. All right, this is round number 2, getting ready to come to a start. We've got a check on everybody. TJ is ready to check. He said he gave them all a mulligan in round number 1. Get them spread out. We're going to get them up to speed. We're going to go live in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. John and Aiden, the first car's on the clock. Everyone now on there looking to put in a time, looking to take down Kyle Bradley's 29. 2 flat with a 7 from round number 1. Stay low off of 2, low off of 2. It is still there, low off of 2, low off of 2. Clear. Dutka in the 14 in trouble as they work down here through turns 1 and 2. TJ to the point, looking to go 3rd overall in that 35 car. Give him some space if he catches you. He's working up behind the 62 of Joe right now. It is 28-2 flat. Good enough for 4th overall. Aiden 28-203. Joe 23-203. And John Dutka 22. Something happened to TJ. Aiden Wade out onto the point now. I missed what happened. Say high off of 2. High off of 2 is TJ's turned sideways. Joe's going to pull the 62. So Aiden Wade right now 27-202. He would be the 5th and final car locked into tonight's A main over TJ, John, and Joe. Stay low on the back, low on the back, low on the back. It is clear. It is Aiden, TJ, John, and Joe off early with 35 seconds left to go. Heat race number 2 should be ready to go. Heat race number 3, the Saratoga RC Crate late models should be starting their way towards TAC. $15 seconds left to go. Aiden, TJ, and John. Fast lap this race, 4:04 flat by TJ. Everyone else 4.1s and 4.2s. Aiden 4.168, 4.2 for John Dutka. Time's about to expire. Keep it going till you hear you're done.
All drivers are finished.
Everybody's done. Back them down. Aiden 27-2 flat, 24-2 flat for TJ. John 23-2 flat with a 3. Heat race number 2 rolling out on the racetrack. Need 2 of you from that last heat race.
Up next,
as we get ready to
race
go.
number 2. Stillwater Rod and Gun Club. Heat 2 of 2. Justin Barber. Daryl Grado. Kyle Bradley. Mark Rabideau.
All right, heat race number 2 rolling out onto the racetrack. We need one more marshal down in turns 3 and 4. All right, got our marshals, got our cars. Spread yourselves on out. We're going to go live, get them up to speed. We're going to go live in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Kyle Bradley still holds on to the TQ. Aiden Wade going to be the 5th and final car into tonight's A main automatically on time. These 4 drivers that are on racetrack, they are locked in as well. Just trying to get a better starting spot here this afternoon or this evening on Stillwater Rod and Gun Club night. Kyle Bradley out to the point, 32 flat. He's a full lap faster than round number one. Stay, whoa, good heads up driving there. Kyle, Daryl, Mark, and Justin. Top two cars above last round. TQ 32 flat with a 6 for Kyle Bradley, 32.04 for Daryl Grotto, 28.201 for Mark Rabideau, and 26.203 for Justin Barber. They're all working around here. Up next will be our Saratoga RC Crate Late Model Heat Race number 1 of round number 2 for the Crate Lates. 1 minute down, 1 minute to go. It's still Kyle Bradley looking the up TQ fast lap this race. 3.955 for Kyle Bradley, 4.0 for Daryl Grotto, 4.17 for Mark Rabideau, and 4.082 for the number 5 of Justin Barber. 40 seconds left to go. Kyle Bradley out front over Daryl, Mark, and Justin. Kyle Bradley still up to the point, 17 seconds in. Daryl Grotto runs in second, 29.204. 28.201 for Mark Rabideau, 27.201 for Justin Barber. They're looking to go 1, 2, 4, and 3, so no changes amongst them. Kyle Bradley is going faster. Well, was. Times expired. Let it back him down. Kyle Bradley going to up TQ 30.204. Daryl Grotto 28.201. 28.203 for Mark Rabideau and Justin Barber. Up next will be our heat race for the Saratoga RC Crate Late Models.
Up next, race number 3. Saratoga RC Crate Late Model. Heat 1 of 1. Corey Yance. Ed Levides. John Dutka. TJ Gregoire.
All right, just so you guys know, concession, we are out of hot dogs for this afternoon, so I apologize for that. Yeah. All right, got our marshals, got our cars. Spread yourselves out. We're looking John Dudka's 29.202 with a 5 from last round. PRP Big Blocks should be making their way through tech. We're going to go live in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Stay down, high off of 2, high off of 2, high off of 2. It is clear. Through all that, the 27 of Corey Yance jumps out to the race lead, 27.203, 25.204 for TJ, John 22, and Ed 19. But getting quicker with a 21, the number 7 car, very quick. 3.986 for John Dudka, fast lap. It is the 14. TJ now back to the point in the number 35 car, 27.203, 27.203 for Corey Yance, 25.203 for John Dudka, 23.202 for Ed Levides. They are working around the racetrack, working together. That's how you go faster. Heat race number 1 for the PRP Tire Big Blocks to be ready to go. Heat race number 2 should be headed to Tech. That'd be races 4 and 5. Stay high off of 4, high off of 4. It is clear. We got a pin on the racetrack right there off of turn number 4. It is clear. Can't see the computer screen in front of me sometimes, but I can see that from here. TJ to the point, 28-201, 27-2 flat for Corey, 27-203 for John Dutka. Nobody improving on their spots here in the round number 2 with under 10 seconds left to go. Stay high in turn number 4. It is clear. Time is about to expire.
All drivers are finished.
Everybody's done. Corey's going to pick up the win, 27-2 flat with a 3, 27-2 flat with a 7. John Dutka, 26-202. PRP Tire Solution Big Blocks are up next.
Up next, race number 4. PRP Tire Solutions Big Blocks. Heat 1 of 3. Ryan Gallipo.
All right, we've got Wade Bissonette. We're just
Wade
looking for
Bissonette.
Mark. Don't do that. You just got out of your cast. We'll give Mark another 30 seconds or so. Mark's getting the body pins in. We'll get him out on the racetrack. You guys are looking to take down Al Seniors, 29-203 with a 5 last round. That is the current TQ for the PRP Tire Solution Big Blocks. Your top 5 currently heading into round number 2 is Al Senior, Corey Yance, Joe Paquette, Justin Barber, and Kenny Roberts. Your top 5 that would automatically make tonight's A main. Everyone else will have to go to the B. Here comes Mark. Just going to be the 3 of you there in heat race number 1 here for the PRP Tire Solution Big Blocks. Get them up to speed. Spread yourselves on out. Remember, you're racing the clock and not each other. We're going to go live in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Fast lap out of the gate, 4:098 for Wade Bissonette. Mark Revenue, 4:343 for Ryan Gallipo. Current pace, 29:201 for the 44. He was on a TQ pace just 30 seconds in. Plenty of time left to get it in there. So they make contact once again. Spread yourselves on out, drivers. Work together. Someone faster gets to you, let them on by. 45 seconds in, Mark Rabideau, Wade Bissonette, Ryan Gallipo. That's how you work around the racetrack. On the clock, I mean. 44 of Wade Bissonette. 33 is Mark Rabideau, the 17 of Ryan Gallipo. I want to thank everybody for coming on out here for Stillwater Rod and Gun Club. Just had a 30-minute delay to get started here tonight just due to the weather. It's been a beautiful night for racing so far. Wade Bissonette starting to climb the ladder. He's looking to go 6th overall with 42 seconds left to go. 27-2 flat with a 3. So give the 44 a little bit of space. He's got a clean track in front of him now. Mark Rabideau, 27-202. Stay high off of turn number 2. It is clear. 44 of Wade Bissonette up on the point, 28-203 with a 9. He's got to shave 2 seconds off with 13 seconds left to go. in order to get into that coveted 5th and final transfer spot. I'll having to run tonight's B main. Time's about to expire. Keep it going, keep it going. Oh, stay high in turn number 3.
All drivers
Everybody's done. Wade Bissonette picks up the win, 28-205. I did not catch the car there. I do apologize. Mark Rabideau will come home second, 25-203. So Wade Bissonette jumps up to the 6th spot. Here is heat race number 2 for the PRP
next,
Tire Solution Big Blocks
5.
coming out to the racetrack.
PRP
Ken
Tire
Roberts,
Solutions
Greg
Big Blocks.
Smith, Joe McClellan,
Heat
and
2 of
Yul
3.
Cook. I
Ken
just need
Roberts.
2 of you from that last
Greg
heat
Smith.
race.
Joe McClellan. Yul Cook.
Yul's going to make a quick adjustment. I got to check on everybody. I need a marshal on the inside of turns 3 and 4 if someone from that last heat race. We got Ryan going across. Thank you, Ryan. We'll give Yul 1 second to make an adjustment. All right, got all 4 cars. Spread yourselves on out. Al Seniors 29-203 with a 5. Still the time to beat. Spread them on up. Get them up to speed. We're going to go live in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Ken Roberts in the 98, the first car on the clock. Everyone else now crossing the line is on the clock. Now Joe pulling the 62. Ken hits the pipe, flops it over, and does a little bit of a grind and able to keep it on going. Doesn't hurt him too bad. He works the outside around the 35 of Greg Smith, the 98 of Ken Roberts, sitting currently in the 5th and final transfer spot, automatically into tonight's A main. Yule out on the point, though, over 27-2 flat now for Ken Roberts, 27-201 for Yule, 26-203 for Greg Smith. And Joe off early. Looked like Sutton maybe spit a spur gear. Oh, Greg up on the pipe. It is clear. Ken Roberts out on the point, 28-204 with a 2. He's trying to put a little bit of an insurance spot, but he is locked into tonight's A main. Trying to go a little bit quicker, 28-204 with a 2. 27-202 for Yule Cook, 24-2 flat for Greg Smith. 35 seconds left to go here in qualifier number 2 for the PRP Tire Solutions. This is race number 5. Race 6 should be through Tech. Race 7 should be headed there. That will be our GT Rides Novice. So novice drivers, start getting your cars up here. Get them ready. Stay high off of turn number 4. It is, or 2. It is clear. Keep it going, keep it going. We're going to finish this one out. Ken Roberts, everybody keep it going.
All drivers are finished.
Everybody's done. Back it down. Ken Roberts going to hold on to that 5th and final spot.
Up next, race number 6. PRP Tire Solutions Big Blocks. Heat 3 of 3. Joe Paquette. Corey Jens.
I can see that it's raining, guys.
Justin Barber.
All right, get it out there, guys. Let me know what you guys think of the racetrack. If it's a little bit too slippery, we can hold off. This is just...
Oh my! I don't care. You need hair dye.
Al Smith Sr.
All right, it's raining, guys. Pull them off, pull them off. So a brief rain delay. We are back going a quick little pop-up shower. Hopefully no more of those this afternoon. I don't see any, but I didn't see that one, so we'll try to keep the show moving
Manny
as quick as
Lopez.
possible now. Right now, our GT Rides novice coming out onto the racetrack for their qualifier number 2. They're going to help us break in the track. Work it in, break it in. Well, it'll be faster now with all the moisture.
Chuck Higley.
All right, we've got marshals and we've got cars. Looks like the track's starting to come in a little bit. Looks like they got some grip off of turn number 4, which is the spot that I was worried about. What do you guys think? You feel all right? All right. Keep them up to speed, drivers. We're going to go live in 3, 2. Oh, hang on. We'll let Manny get situated. You good, Manny? All right, we're going to go live. Next time off of turn number 4. Here we go. Remember, you're racing the clock, not each other. Thank everybody that helped get the track tarped and scraped off. Oh, upside down they go. Manny's upside down. Stay high off of turn 4. Low on the front stretch now. Stay low on the front, low on the front. It is clear. Chuck trying to go for a lake stand. We could nickname it Lake Speed. That's really aging myself in NASCAR knowledge. Noah Smith to the point on a 24.204, 21.202 for Manny. Chuck Higley 16.202 and Angela Hansen on a 14. Work together, drivers. Just past the halfway point for the GT Rides Novice Heat Race number 2. .35 seconds left to go. Manny back to the point in what is a 21.201. Noah 21.202. 18.203 and 16.204, which will be another personal best for Angela. Angela's starting to pick up the speed, getting a handle on it. Second week out here at the stand. And doing a good job in that number 1 car. Oh, Chuck trying to deliver the McDonald's to her. Noah up and over on the backstretch. Stay low in the 3, low in the 3, low in the 3. Still there, still there. It is clear. Time's expired. Keep it going, drivers.
All drivers are finished.
Everybody's done. Back them down, and that'll do it for our GT Rides Novice A-Main. GT Rides Novice Heat Race number 2 is up next will be our PRP Tire Solution Big Block Heat Race number 6.
Up next, race number 6.
This race was
PRP
on the
Tire
racetrack when
Solutions
the
Big
rains
Blocks.
came in.
Heat 303. Joe Paquette. Corey Jens.
We'll need
Justin
2
Barber.
marshals from our novice,
Smith Sr.
please. All right. You're still running a Novak. Wow. Those were good. Up next will be our Parker Truck Repair and Towing. Hobby Stocks will be up after this main. We got Yule Cook out there. Need one more marshal down in turns 3 and 4, please.
You're up next, bud. You're running up our time, right? You're up next, bud. Yeah, bring your car over. We'll check your battery.
All right, guys, just get a couple marshal help here. It'll be great.
You'll come and I'm just gonna, I'll check his car.
All right. We got cars ready to go. I want to thank everybody for their cooperation. And heat race number 8 will be up next. That'll be the Parker Truck Repair and Towing Hobby Stocks. All right, we got our cars. We've got our marshals. Spread yourselves out. You are the top 4 in the PRP Tire Solution Big Block division here this evening. Spread yourselves out. We'll get them up to speed. We're going to go live in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Early on in this one, we got Al Sr. to the point, 29.201 with a 0 faster than the current TQ. That 96.21A of Justin Barber runs second. Corey Ants third. Joe Paquette third. Now Corey up to the number 2 spot. 96 is your race leader. Corey runs in second. Those two are separated very close on the clock to the 13 and the 96. Justin Barber in the 21 runs in third. The 421 of Paquette is fourth. 45 seconds in. Corey now to the point. Now Al Senior, they are flip-flopping it back and forth. Both ahead of last round's TQ. Al Senior, Corey Ants, Justin Barber, Joe Paquette, everyone running really clean in this one. That's what we like to see here at the stand. Working together, you will go faster. Top 2 separated by less than 0.3 of a second. Oh, Senior hits the pipe and up and over he goes. Stay high off of 4. It is clear. Work together, get sorted back out, but that's going to give the race lead to Corey Ants. Now Al Senior back. Now Joe Paquette. So Corey and Joe. Corey Ants in that 13 on TQ pace in the 13. If he gets to you, give him a little bit of space. 25 seconds left to go. Oh, they get together. Justin got through the corner, got to the left rear quarter panel of Corey, and up and over he went. Corey Ants still leading this one, 28-2 flat, looking to go second overall. Time's about to expire. Keep it going, keep it going.
All drivers are finished.
Time, everybody's done. Corey Ants is going to pick up the win. He'll go second overall, 29-203 with an 8. So even that little mishap, just barely missing TQ for the PRP Tire Solution Big Blocks. Joe Paquette second, 28-2 flat, 28-2 flat with a 9 for Barber, and 28-201 for Al Senior. Need 2 of you out there as our PRP Tire Solution Big Block heat races are done. Now it is time for the Parker Truck Repair and Towing Hobby Stocks.
Up next, race number 8. Parker Truck
Racing
Repair
Not
and
Sportsman
Towing.
heat race number 1 should
Heat
be
1 of
rolling
1.
through Tech.
Greg Smith.
Heat race number 2 should
TJ
start thinking
Gregoire.
about. Those will be races
Fuel Cook.
9 and 10 on the program. And with the rain, we are going to take a very, very short intermission at the end of qualifying, just enough to do a resort. We'll get the lines painted up on the racetrack. We'll pull the 50-50 tickets. As our hobby stocks make their way out to the racetrack.
Benny Rogers. Noah Smith.
All right, we've got drivers, we've got marshals. Keep them up to speed. We are going to go live in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. This is our Parker Truck Repair and Towing Hobby Stock Division up onto the racetrack for their second round of qualifying. While you watch it down there, Yule in the 42 of Benny Rogers swapping some paint, some door slapping going on right there. Look at these cars out there. This is our SR10, the old style SR10 hobby stocks. They're on an 18. Oh, Ewell catches the turn 4 wall. Up and over he goes. TJ Gregoire to the point. He is leading this one on TQ pace 26.202 with a 5.08. Right now, Greg Smith holds the TQ with a 26.202 with a 5. So the lighter yellow number 35 is your race leader. Second spot, Greg Smith. Noah Smith runs in third. Ewell and Benny. Right now, TJ trying to take the TQ away with 40 seconds left to go. Say low on the back, or high on the back. Say hi. Sorry, Joe, I told him to go for you. He listened to me. He's still young. He listened. Ten seconds to go. Drivers, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. TJ, Greg, Noah, Benny, and Ewell. Keep it going, guys. You are all still live.
All drivers are finished.
Everybody's done. Back it down. It'll be TJ Gregoire taking the TQ from Greg Smith. Noah Smith will come home third. Benny and Ewell. Need two of you out there to marshal, please, as our Racing.Sportsman. Heat race number 1 comes out to the racetrack.
Up next, race number 9. Racing.Sportsman. Heat 1 of 3. James Arnold. Dean Foster.
All right, here comes our first
Benny
of
Rogers.
3 Racing.Sportsman. James Arnold, Benny Rogers, Dean Foster, and Corey Yance will be our 4. All right, we've got our car
Corey
looking.
Yance.
There's Corey. Spread yourselves out, drivers. Remember, if someone's faster than you catches you, better off letting them go. You will go faster. We're going to go live. Here we go. This is our heat race number 1 of the Racing.Sportsman. Oh, Dean goes up and over. "20 seconds. It say, watch it down here in turns 1 and 2. It is clear. Corey's up on his lid. I was just getting ready to say he was looking to jump it into the night show, but 30 seconds in, a long ways to go. Stay low off of 4, low off of 4. "96 of James Arnold to the point over Corey Yance, Benny, and Dean. Everybody 24.201. Now for Corey, he's looking to jump 3 spots to 9th in that 64 car. James Arnold on a 24.201, 23.201 for Benny, and 22.205 for Dean. Work together, racers. Let the drivers give them a chance to get out of the way. Is Corey, Benny, James, and Dean. Fast lap this race belongs to Dean Foster, 4.358. Corey, 4.368. 4.4s on Benny and 4.5 on James.
Transponder
15 seconds left to go. Is Corey, Benny, Dean, and James. Your race leader is the 64. Oh, stay high off of 4, high off of 4. Now low off of 4, low off of 4. It is clear. Benny in trouble.
All drivers are finished.
Everybody's done. Corey's going to pick up the win. He'll jump 6 spots to 6th overall. James, 24,205. He's 10th. 11th will be Benny, 24,205. And 23, 2 flat for Dean. Heat race number 2 rolling out onto
Up
the
next,
racetrack.
race
I need
number
2 of
10.
you out to Marshall,
Racing Dot
please.
Sportsman. Heat 2 of 3. Aiden Wade. Mike Gardner. Ryan Gallipo. AJ Hamill.
Race number 11 on the race, or race number 10 on the racetrack. Race number 11 should be through Tech. Race number 12, start to think about it. We got 2 of them together down here in turns 1 and 2. We'll get you guys separated. We got 1 driver making 1 change. Currently, AJ Hamill in the 18 sits on the bubble spot in the 5th spot overall. Top 5 will lock themselves into tonight's main event. All right, drivers, get yourself up to speed. We're going to go live in 3, 2, 1. Looking for a good, clean heat race here. This would have been the B main sort, tail end of the A. And currently the 18 of AJ Hamill on a TQ pace, 28.202 with a 6 for that number 18 car. He's got clean track in front of him. Ryan Gallipo looking to jump 5 spots to 4th overall. Mike Gardner looking to go up to 5th, Aiden 26.201. Race leader coming up on the backside of Ryan. Ryan working the outside of the speedway. AJ will get on by. Next car up will be Aiden's car. AJ will catch AJ still on a TQ run, 28.203 with a 6. Aiden lets him on by. Good driving out there, racers working together. I hear you guys talking to each other on the track, letting you know where to go. This is how you all go faster. AJ in the 18, Ryan Gallipo in the 36, the 357 of Mike Gardner now into the number 2 spot. He's looking to go to 4th overall as he's got the race leader right there behind him. Oh, he hits the pipe up and over. He will go. We'll see how bad that hurts him. Ryan in trouble. Mike goes up and over. Say high off of 4. It is clear. That'll knock the pace back to a 2nd place overall running for the 18 of AJ Hamill, but gets him off the bubble spot. 15 seconds left to go. AJ working the outside, trying to make something happen. Time's about to expire. Keep it going, drivers. Keep it going, keep it going.
All drivers are finished.
Everybody's done. Back on down. AJ's going to jump 3 spots to 2nd, 27.202 with a 4. Aiden jumps up to the 6th spot overall, 26.202 with a 9. Mike Gardner, 25.2 flat, and 25.204 for Ryan Gallipo. Need 2 of you out there to Marshall, our 3rd and final
race
heat
number
race
11.
for the Racing Dot
Racing Dot
Sportsman
Sportsman.
up onto the racetrack.
Heat 3 of
Active
3.
Automotive heat race number
Wayne
1 of
Bisonet.
2. You are
Paquette.
next, followed
Kevin
by
Wade.
Al's Speed Shop Midgets. We've got our marshals in the infield looking for Yule. It looks like he's trying to get the car to turn on. Here comes Yule. All right, this is your A main sort. I will let you all know that all 4 of you out there are locked into tonight's A main. We'll give Yule a second here. All right, here comes Yule. All right, he's checked in. Marshals look alive. We'll get him up to speed. We're going to go live in 3, 2, 1. You'll cook your current TQ sitting on 27,201 with a 6. As they work down here through turns 1 and 2, everybody working together, trying to go a little bit faster. .30 seconds in, we got Wayne Bissonette up on the point. He's on a TQ running that number 32. The 421 runs in second. Both those drivers improving, looking to go first and fourth on the grid. You'll cook on a 27.203, 26.202 for Kevin Wade. Kevin up at the Slate Valley Raceway this coming Sunday. Trophy race, if you have not been up there, very nice facility where a lot of us call home during the winter time. Up in Rutland, Vermont. Or not Rutland, Fairhaven, excuse me. Wayne Bissonette was up on his lid. That's going to give Joe Paquette the race lead in the 421. He's looking to go second overall on a 27.202 with a 3. 27.203 with a 3 for Yule Cook. 27.204 for Wayne. And Kevin Wade 25.2 flat in that 215 car. This coming Saturday, the Upstate Sprint Tour slated to be at the Outer Banks Raceway. We're going to watch the weather tomorrow and make a call as the racers from all over the Northeast come and race with the sprint cars. And our only stop in Outer Banks this season. 32 Wayne Bissonette getting around Kevin. Joe Paquette still leads it. He is on a TQ run though, that 421. 27.2 flat with a 9. His time has expired. Keep it going, keep it going.
All drivers are finished.
Everybody's done. Back them down. Joe Paquette going to take the win and the TQ. 27.2 flat with a 5. 27.201 rebound for Wayne Bissonette. He'll go second overall. You'll cook 27.201. He'll go third, and Kevin Wade will finish fifth overall in qualifying, 26.204. So your top 5 will be Joe Paquette, Wayne Bissonette, Yule Cook, A.J. Hamill, and Kevin Wade. Everyone else to the lower mains. Up next is our Active Automotive Small
Up
Blocks.
next, race number 12. Active Automotive Small Block. Heat 1 of 2. Al Smith Sr. Wade Bissonette. Greg Smith.
We need 2 marshals. We got a wheel dot if you're missing one. Beautiful art of work from our friends at Racing Dots. If you're missing one, come up to the trailer. We might have it for you. We need 2 marshals from that last race. All right, we've got marshals. We've got our 3 cars. Just give me the 3 of you. Get them up to speed, drivers. We're going to go live in 3, 2, 1. 7 drivers signing in to race here tonight in the Active Automotive Small Blocks. This is our 17.5 Blinky division, following the Salvis rules. High center cars on stock tires, Kumos. We do allow the S1 tires in this division. And last week's feature was one of a million that you'll see. The leaders were side by side for the last 10 laps, swapping the high side and low side, and that is what this class is all about. And right now, Wade Bissonette in that number 44 looking to jump 3 spots to third overall on a 28.204 with a 3-year current TQ is John Dutka with a 28.202 with a 7. Al Sr. up to the number 2 spot. He's on a 27.202. Greg Smith 26.201 in the 35. Greg working on that car, found a couple issues this week, and I will say it's going much better than it has in the couple weeks past. So Greg Smith in that 35, 26.2 flat, almost breaking into the 27 barrier. 40 seconds left to go. Wade Bissonette, Al Sr., Greg Smith. Heat race number 12, or 13 should be through tech. Race number 14. So start thinking about it, as our midgets will be our final heat race of the evening. We'll go right into our mains. We'll have about a 5-minute break to do our 50-50, along with setting up tonight's mains. If you're not going to make a main or don't want to run your main, please come up and let me know. Wade Bissonette, Al Sr., Greg Smith. That's how you work around with 5 seconds left to go. Time's expired.
All drivers are finished.
Everybody's done. Wade Bissonette, the only one to move up the rankings to third overall with a 28.203 with an 8. Need 2 of you out there to marshal, please.
Up next, race number 13. Active Automotive Small Block. E2 of 2. John Dutka. Wayne Bissonette. Justin Barber. AJ Hamill.
All right, we got our marshals. I want to thank Benny for coming on out. Spread yourselves out. AJ's up on the outside of the back stretch. We'll give him a second to get turned around. Hopefully that's the only marshaling you need to do, Wade. All right. All right, drivers, get them up to speed. Spread yourselves out. You're looking to take down John Dutka's 28.202 with a 7. We're going to go live in 3, 2, 1. AJ going to take the 18 off as John Dutka to the point, 28.2 flat with a 7. 28.204 for Barber, 21.201 for Wayne. Up next will be our Al Speed Shop Midget, last qualifying round of the evening. John Dutka takes a look down to the inside of Justin Barber. Barber back to the inside. They swap a little bit of paint. John fast lap 4.177. Dwayne Bissonette 4.255. 4.356 for Justin Barber. Those are your fast laps of this race. 52 seconds left to go. John looking to up TQ. Justin Barber going to 28.204. 26.201 for Wayne Bissonette, and getting quicker in that number 9 car. 15 seconds to go. Dutka, Barber, Bissonette. How you work around 27 through 03. Still getting quicker for Wayne. Time's expired.
All drivers are finished.
Everybody's done. Back them down. John Dutka's going to up TQ 28.201 with a 2. Justin Barber 28.204 and 27.202 for Wayne Bissonette. Final heat race of the evening coming out, and it
Up
is
next,
the Al
race number
Speed
14.
Shop.
Al Speed Shop Midgets. Heat 1 of 1.
After this heat race, we will draw our 50-50 tickets. I believe Greg has those.
Kyle Bradley.
We've got
TJ
marshals out there. We've got cars coming around. We're waiting for John. He was in that last heat race. Here he comes.
John Dutka.
All right, we've got our cars. They're up to speed. Spread yourselves on out. Kyle Bradley sets the key TQ in round number 1. Here we go. Kyle Bradley back to the point, 4.174. TJ Gregor at 4.230. John Dutka, 4.218. 29.202 for Kyle Bradley, 28.201 for TJ, 28.203 for John. These cars all fairly decently matched up here. Just past the halfway point, Kyle Bradley 29.203 with a 0, 28.202 for TJ Gregoire. John Dutka 28.202 with a 7. Those two drivers separated by 0.2 of a second on the clock. We will get our mains posted as soon as possible. We'll draw our 50-50 once those are done. So watch it down in turn 3 and 4 as the Unicorn giving it to the Stinger. Under 10 drivers. Time's expired. Keep it going, keep it going.
All drivers are finished.
Hey, everybody's done. Kyle Bradley going to up TQ to 29.203 with a 1. 28.204 for TJ. 27.201 for John. That'll do it for qualification. If you are not going to make your main, please come let me know. We're going to start setting those heat races or the mains up. And if you're watching on YouTube, we'll be right back. as we get ready to go. This is our Stillwater Rod and Gun Club 30-lap B main coming up onto the racetrack. We'll get you lined up down here in turn number 1. It's going to be Joe number 1, John number 2, TJ number 3. All right, we're going to go this time in turn number 4. Joe sets the pace. 30 laps, 1 bumpster way to tonight's A main. Here we go. We're going to Did you do that yourself, Joe? Huh? It is TJ, John, and Joe. Up next will be our PRP Tire Solution Big Block B main. B main drivers should be making their way through tech. Our Racing Out Sportsman B main drivers could start thinking about it as well. Oh, John up and over as TJ leads it over John. And now Joe up into the number. Oh, I thought that was a pass for position. John stuck in the outside wall. Say, low off of 2, low off of 2. High off of 2 now. That's going to put Joe into the number 2 spot. John 3. TJ in trouble. Track super gripped up right now. Oh, stay high in the 3, high in the 3, high in the 3. Clear. 11 laps to go for TJ, Joe, and John. TJ, Joe, John, 7 laps to go. Five laps to go. TJ Gregoire leads it over Joe and John. Stay high in the 3, high in the 3, high in the 3, high in the 3. It is
3
clear.
laps left.
It is dead. Stay high off of 3, high in 3 is clear.
2 laps left.
2 laps to go for TJ. Joe runs in second.
Final
White
lap.
flag is out. TJ looking to make the bump. Joe's going to slip on by, but he's down a lap. TJ is going to take the win and the bump. Joe will come home second.
drivers are
John
finished.
in third. I need 2 of you out to marshal, maybe a couple extra hands if someone would like to on the outside of the racetrack. As we head into our PRP Tire Solution Big Block B main.
Up next, race number 2. PRP Tire Solutions Big Blocks. B main. Greg Smith. Ryan Gallipo. Wade Bisonette.
All right, our PRP Tire Solution Big Block B main starting to get there. Greg, you are broke.
Mark Rabideau.
The Big Block woes continue. For the 35 of Greg Smith. We'll give Joe a quick second. Joe, are you running this? That's right, he was done. That is
Yule
right.
Cook.
All right, drivers, is just now going to be the 4 of you. All right, let's get you lined up down here in turn number 1, please. It's going to be Wade Bissonette, number 1. Yule Cook, number 2. All right, we'll give Greg a minute. He's called for it. We'll get you lined up. It'll be Wade, Greg, Ewell number 2, Mark number 4, and then Ryan Gallipo. So it'll be Wade number 1, Ewell number 2, or Ewell will be number 3, excuse me. 30 seconds on Greg. Let's get you guys lined up here. Single file formation. It'll be Ryan Gallipo, shotgun on the field. Here comes Greg. We'll get him lined up behind the 44. So it'll be Wade, Greg, Ewell, Mark, and Ryan. Let's get you lined up. That doesn't mean make a hot lap. All right, we're going to go next time in turn number 4, or this time in turn number 4. It is Wade, Greg, Ewell. John, move the 17, please. He's got to start tail. We'll do one attempt at double file, guys. Wade sets the pace. Give me a car length between each row. Go ahead and roll them off, Wade. Field's in your hands. Trouble back here between Ewell. Stay high off of 2. It is clear. Race leader quickly coming up on the backside of Mark Rabideau. That's the 44 of Wade Bissonette trying to make his way into the night's A main. Car was fast in qualifying, just had some bad luck in trying to rectify that. It is Wade, Greg, Ryan, Ewell, Mark. Joe and Willie unable to make the call here for the B main for the PRP Tire Solution Big Blocks. Race leader, clean track in front of him, already 9 laps in. Stay low in 1 and 2, low in 1 and 2. It is clear. Ewell Cook up on the outside. It is all clear. Race leader getting by second place, puts a lap on the field. That is the 44. The blue with the orange number 44 is your race leader. 16 laps to go. This time by halfway in, halfway to go. 15 to go. Bissonette in that number 44 clips the inside pipe trying to work around Ryan Gallipo. He does, makes a little bit of a hiccup. Oh, Ryan goes up and over. 12 laps to go. Wade with a lap over the field. Second place running Greg Smith right there behind him, trying to get back on the lead lap. Eight laps to go for the 44 of Bissonette, trying to punch his ticket into the night's A main. Five to go this time by right there. 5 laps to go. Lap traffic in front of him does not have to push it with 3 to go.
3 laps left.
Stay low here on the front stretch. Low on the front.
2 laps left.
It is clear.
Final lap.
Final trip off turn number 4. It's going to be Wade Bissonette picking up the win. Ryan Gallipo second. Greg Smith in third. Mark and Ewell. Wade will take the bump into the night's A main. I need him to go back, put his car on charge. Everyone else, please come back out to Marshall. I will need you all as we have our Racing Sportsman B main.
Up next, race number 3. Racing Sportsman B main.
Take your time, Ryan. We'll give you a
Corey
second.
Yance, James Arnold, Aiden Wade, Benny Rogers, Mike Gardner, Dean Foster,
Up next will be our Stillwater Rod and Gun Club A main for the 360 Sprint cars, our headline division here tonight on Stillwater Rod and Gun Club night. We want to thank them. 1. You'll see why. Prove me wrong, please.
Ryan Gallipo.
All right, let's get you lined up down here in turn number 1. It's going to be Aiden Wade on the pole, Corey Yance number 2, Mike Garger number 3, Ryan Gallipo number 4, James Arnold 5, Benny Rogers, and shotgun on the field, Dean Foster in the 9-11. We're going to go this time in turn number 4 to 42 sets the pace. Give me a car length between each row. Go ahead and roll them off, Aiden. Field is in your hands. Fault start, fault start, fault start. Let's go single file. Aiden number 1, Corey number 2, Mike number 3, Ryan number 4, James 5, Benny, and Dean. All right, Aiden says the pace. Give me a car length between each car. You have plenty of time. 30 laps is the distance. We'll go this time in turn number 4. Aiden, the field is yours. One lap into the books early on is Aiden, Corey, Mike, Ryan, and James, your top 5. Battle up at the front. Corey looks to the inside. Can't quite do anything with them. As the 42 of Aiden say high off of 4, high off of 4. Oh, right into the race leader. Corey up and over. He quick hands by Mark. Gets him back into it. Easy, easy, easy. Oh, stay low in the 3, low in the 1, low in the 1, low in the 1. Tough break for Corey, stripping the strip gear. Aiden Wade in the 42, your race leader over Mike Garger in the 357. Ryan Gallipo up to the number 3 spot. Dean Foster 4, Benny Rogers, and James. Race leader up on the backside of the 96. He lets him by. Thank you, James. Stay high in 1 and 2, high in 1 and 2, high in 1 and 2. It is clear. Oh, Mike, stay low on the back, low on the back, low on the back, low on the back. Still there, still there. Now high on the back. It is clear. Trouble for Benny. All clear. Mike Garger was in trouble. That's going to drop him back to the 3rd spot. Aiden Wade up front. 10 laps to go this time by. He is the 42 with the brown on the car. He's working up behind the other 42. Benny, trouble down here for Ryan and James. Five laps ago, Aiden Wade trying to punch his ticket into the Knights A main. Started on the point, working through it. James Arnold right there behind him. It is Aiden, Ryan, Dean, Mike, Benny, and James. Aiden on a lap of his own.
Left.
And clear track in front of him.
2 laps left. Final lap.
Time's expired. Keep it going, keep it going. Aiden
All
going to take
drivers
the
are
win in
finished.
the bump. Ryan Gallipo 2nd. 3rd will go to Mike Garger, Dean Foster 4th, Benny, and James. I need 2 of you out to marshal, as we have all A mains from this point forward. As up first is
Up next, race number 4. Stillwater Rod and Gun Club. A main. Kyle Bradley. Justin Barber. Daryl Grado.
Did you Yeah. Car's good. Yeah. Come on, Dad. I know. We have Kyle Bradley, Daryl Grotto, Justin Barber, Mark Rabideau, Aiden Wade, and the bump car, TJ Gregoire. Out here for our sprint car, A main. Up next after this will be our Saratoga RC Crate Late Model A main.
TJ Gregoire.
This race will be 50 laps in distance for our headline division here tonight.
Mark Rabideau.
Here comes Aiden.
Aiden Wade.
All right. We got our drivers. We got a minute or a second being called. Minute's been called for Justin Barber. Meanwhile, while we wait, we'll get you guys set up here in the turn number one. It's going to be Kyle Bradley, number one. Daryl Grotto, number two. We'll leave a spot open for Barber. Rabideau will be number four. Then Aiden, and then TJ. How are we looking, guys? I see the tire going back on. We'll get him lined up into the spot and we'll get going. Up next will be our Saratoga Crate, our RC Crate Late Model A main up next. We'll get Barber up into that number 3 spot. All right. Kyle Bradley set to TQ. He will lead us to the green flag this time in turn number 4. Field is his. Have a good clean start here, fellas. We are off and racing. Kyle Bradley out to the early race lead. Mark Rabideau hits the pipe, gets put back to the 6th spot. Top 2 cars break away from TJ, who's up to 3rd. Now he's up and over. Right in front of your race leader. Oh, he had nowhere to go. Behind Mike is Brian Barber up on there. He'll get back underway. 5 laps in, fellas, a long ways to go, but Kyle Bradley out to the point over Daryl Grotto, Aiden Wayne from 5th to 3rd. TJ, Justin, and Mark. Watch it down here in turns 1 and 2. It is clear. Kyle and Daryl on the same lap. Aiden, trouble for 2nd spot. Settle in, fellas. Settle in. The track has a lot of bite. Kyle Bradley leads at Aiden Wade up to the number 2 spot now, at number 42. He is 1 lap back, though, as Kyle Bradley has a lap on the field over Aiden, Daryl, and TJ. Those 3 drivers are all on the same lap. Justin Barber back 1 from them, and Mark Rabideau. This time, by it'll be 20 laps in for Kyle Bradley. Stay high and now low off for turn number 2. This was a race that Barber's going to wish to forget. Kyle out front, Daryl, Aiden missed that pass for position. 77 of Daryl Grotto running in the 2nd spot. Fast lap this race, 3.897 by Kyle Bradley. In that 88, he has got Daryl and Mark Rabideau battling right there in front of him. Stay low in 1 and 2, low in 1 and 2, low in 1 and 2. It is clear. Oh, something happened to the 42 of Aiden. He was running in the 3rd position. Oh, right front. It popped the ball cup. Oh, lost the screw. Tough break for Aiden. He had a very good race car. Kyle Bradley out front, 14 laps to go. Daryl Grotto, TJ Gregoire from the B main up to the number 3 spot. Mark, Justin, and Aiden. Eight laps to go. Kyle Bradley on the backside of Justin Barber. Four to go. Daryl, TJ, Mark, Justin behind Kyle.
3 laps left.
Barber off the racetrack. Left front folded
2
up
laps
on
left.
that car. Lost the screw again, I'm assuming.
Final lap.
Watch it down in turns 3 and 4. Kyle's going to pick up the win. Daryl 2nd, TJ
All drivers
3rd,
are finished.
Mark 4th, Justin and Aiden. Top 3 to victory lane, please. Kyle Bradley picking up the win here on Stillwater Rod and Gun Club night. Daryl Grotto 2nd, TJ and 3rd.
PRP Tire Solutions Big Blocks. A main.
Greg, we found your pin. So we found Greg's pin if he's still around. Up next is our PRP Tire Solution Big Block A main, followed by our GT Rides Novice A main. We'll give Corey a second here as he was in back-to-back races.
Corey Jens.
All right, we got marshals from that last race. Thank you, fellas. We've got drivers. Let's get you lined up here down in turn number 1. It's going to be Al Sr. number 1, Corey Yance number 2, Joe Paquette number 3, Justin Barber 4, Ken Roberts 5, and Wade Bissonette shotgun on the field. Our bump car from tonight's B main. 40 laps is your distance. Drivers, Al, you have the field in your hands. We'll go live in turn number 4. Give me a car length between each row. Go ahead and roll. Oh, false start, false start, false start. Let's get them lined up. We'll go single file. 96, 13, 421 to 21, the 98, and then the 44. Give me a car length between each car. Let's roll. We'll go this time in turn number 4. We're off and racing. Al Smith already with a straightaway lead over Joe Paquette. Ken Roberts from the 5th spot up to the number 3 spot. Justin Barber by him. Here, Al Smith already on the backside of the field. Oh, Corey and Wade make contact. Senior's going to get by those two down the lap. Joe Paquette. Easy, 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 fella. A lot of grip out there. Easy on the gas. And the senior, Joe, Ken, Justin, Wade, and Corey. Already 11 laps in for the 96. He is your race leader coming up on the back side of the 13 in the 21A. 21A and the 98 battling for the third and final podium spot. That time Roberts hit the inside pipe, allows Barber to get on by. Race leader up on the backside. Oh, they make contact there. That's going to allow Paquette, as they're stuck, stay low off of 2, low off of 2. As they are tangled on each other. That's going to drop Senior back to the 5th spot as him and Wade just got stuck on the outside. Marshall could not get across the racetrack. 421 of Paquette leads it over to number 21 of Justin Barber. Ken Roberts 3rd, Corey 4th, Senior and Wade. And they are still together. They cannot move at that time. They involve Justin Barber. That's going to allow Ken Roberts around the 21. Race leader right there has 3rd and 2nd right there in front of them who are battling it out. Does not have to put pressure on them. 13 laps to go this time by. 13 to go as they work down here off of turn 1 and 2. Paquette right there to the backside of Ken Roberts. Joe trying to get around him. Corey Ants runs in the spot number 4. He is still on the tail end of the lead lap with the 98 and the 21A. Fast lap this race belongs to Wade Bissonette, 3.963. Everyone else 4 zeros and 4 ones for a fast lap with 5 laps to go.
3 laps left.
Joe Paquette, 3 laps to go, and Justin Barber starting to
2
close
laps
into on him. 1.2 seconds though, long ways to go as the
Final
white
lap.
flag flies. Joe just has to keep it off the pipe. He'll pick up the win. Paquette picks up the win. Barber second. The battle for third at the line
drivers
is
are
going to be
finished.
Ken Roberts over Corey Ants. Al Smith will be fifth and Wade Bissonette. And we need Joe, Justin, and Ken to victory lane, please. Over here on the back side of turns 1 and 2. Up next will be our GT Rides Novice A Main.
Up next, race number 7. GT Rides Novice. A main. Noah Smith. Chuck Higley. Manny Lopez. Angela Hansen.
All right, here we go. We got our GT Rides Novice A Main coming up onto the racetrack. All right, let's get you guys lined up here on the front stretch. It's going to be Manny Lopez, number 1, Noah Smith, number 2, Chuck Higley, number 3, and Angela Hansen will be 4th. I do need another marshal from that last race, please. Need a marshal down in turns 3 and 4. Joe, Justin, Ken, Corey, Senior. Thank you, Corey. Up next will be our Parker Truck Repair and Towing A Main for the hobby stocks. All right, drivers, give me a car length between each car. We are going to go live in turn number 4. Manny, the field is yours. You set the pace. Give me a car length between each car, drivers. This is your GT Rides Novice A Main. Oh, false start. I messed that one up. Sorry, fellas. Stay right there, Manny. Noah, get up here to Manny. Chuck and Angela. Thank you. All right, go ahead and roll them on and off. We're going to go live in turn number 4. And we are racing. It is Noah out front. He tries to look to the inside around Angela. Angela, the last car on the lead lap. Noah will get by Chuck Higley into the number 2 spot. Stay low in 3 and 4. Low in 3 and 4. It is clear. As we work here, Noah Smith out on the front of this one. Manny Lopez runs in second. Chuck Higley third. Angela Hansen 4. Manny and Chuck making some contact. Here comes your race leader around to the blue car of Manny Lopez. He's now got to work around Chuck, which he does. Manny gives him a little bit of a love tap. Stay low here on the front stretch. It is clear. Oh, Manny and Noah make contact, and they are able to marshal themselves as Corey had to make the long trip around to get back there. Angela stuck up on the pipe. She'll get back, pointing it back in the right direction. Noah, Manny, Chuck, and Angela. Up next is our Parker Truck Repair and Towing A main. Oh, Chuck and Angela making contact. Stay low in the three, low in the three. It is clear. Stay low on four, low in four. Stay high off of two, high off of two. Clear. 15 laps to go for Noah Smith right there. Manny runs second, Chuck third, and then Angela. Everybody separated out here with 8 laps to go. Noah out front. Manny runs in second. Chuck Higley third. Angela Hansen in fourth, all on their own laps. Chuck goes around. Manny's life flashed before his eyes. It is Noah, Manny, Chuck, and Angela.
He did first
3 laps
time
left.
qualifying.
2 laps left. Final lap.
Final lap for Noah Smith through turns 3 and 4. Noah's going to pick up the win. Chuck will
All
come home
drivers are
third.
finished.
Manny second. Angela fourth. Back them down. Need Noah, Manny, and Chuck to victory lane, please. Is up next will be our Parker Truck Repair and Towing A main for the hobby stocks. Coming up onto the racetrack, we'll need our marshals from our last race.
Fuel cook.
Maybe a couple of volunteers. Up next is our Racing Not Sportsman A main, followed by our Active Automotive A main. And then the nightcap on the field will be our L Speed Shop Midget. Just 3 races left to go after this one. Here comes Noah. All right, let's get you guys checked in. We got everyone but Noah, which is coming there. And oh,
Noah Smith.
he's already taken care of it, Greg. All right, let's get you guys lined up. It's going to be TJ number 1, Greg number 2, Yule number 3, Noah number 4, and Benny number 5. In the Parker Truck Repair and Towing, number 42. All right, let's go live this time in turn number 4. TJ sets the pace. We need a marshal down in 3 and 4. Please. Ed can't do it all by himself. Greg up and over down in turns 3 and 4. Here comes Aiden to the rescue. Oh, and the body is off. Clips are off the 35. Greg's night has not been very good. It is TJ, Ewell, Benny, and Noah. Benny in that 42 running in spot number 3. Stay behind you off of turn number 2. One car facing the outside wall. Stay low off of... And it is back pointed in the right direction. TJ out front over Ewell, Benny, and Noah. Benny's car looking to go a lot better this feature go round than it did in the heat races. TJ taking a look to the inside. He will get by as TJ, Ewell, Benny, Noah. Greg working on the 35 to try to get back out there. Oh, Benny in third goes up and over. No. Just drive the car. Oh, the race leader gets sideways as he was trying to work underneath the 69 of Ewell Cook. TJ with a lap on the field. He's got that car dialed. Stay high in 3 and 4. It is clear. TJ, Ewell, Benny, and Noah, 11 laps to go. Here in our Parker Truck Repair and Towing A main for the hobby stocks right here, presented by Parker Truck Repair and Towing out of Ballston Spa. It's 5 to go for TJ, Gregoire, Ewell, and Benny. Noah and Greg both off the racetrack early.
3 laps left. 2 laps left.
2 to go. This time by the white flag will fly for TJ
Final lap.
Gregoire in the 35. He is looking to go to victory lane. He will do so. Ewell Cook will come home second. Benny third. And Noah will come home fourth, waiting for those guys. Those 3 drivers, TJ, Ewell, and Benny, to victory lane, please. As up next will be our Racing.Sportsman A main event.
Up next, race number 9. Racing.Sportsman. A main. Joe Paquette. Wayne Bisonette. AJ Hamill. Aiden Wade. Kevin Wade.
Should have our marshals making their way out towards the racetrack here. For this one right here, this is our Racing.Sportsman A main.
Ewell Cook.
Have our marshals from our last race coming across the racetrack. Let them across. Should have one more coming across. This is race number 9 of 11. We got 2 more features to go. All right, let's get you guys lined up. It's going to be Joe Paquette, number 1, Wayne Bissonette, number 2, Yule Cook, number 3, AJ Hamill, number 4, Kevin Wade will be number 5, and Aiden Wave from the B main. We'll start in our 6th spot. 40 laps is the distance here tonight for the Racing Sportsman A main. Joe, the field is yours. We'll go this time in turn number 4. Go ahead and roll off. Oh, back it down, back it down. Look at AJ back into the 4th spot. Keep them rolling, fellas, keep them rolling. We're going to go live in turn number 4. Oh, false start. Single file it out for me, fellas. You good, sir? You get him? All right, single file start. Give me a car length between each car. We're going to roll. Go ahead. We're going to go live this time in turn number 4. And our Racing Not Sportsman A main is underway, and we have a good, clean start. Joe, Wayne, and Yule. AJ breaking away from the Wades. They're hitting their marks. It is Joe, Wayne, Yule, and AJ, your top 4. Kevin runs 5th, 8, and 6. Already going to put 5 laps on the book right here. Here comes Wayne Bissonette. He takes a look to the inside. Joe slams the door shut on him. Wayne Bissonette in that number 32, stalking the Twisted T 421. Is lap traffic right in front of them. They are battling for position. Joe trying to find a way around Aiden. Aiden's going to give him space. Good driving out there, racers. This is what it's all about. Is your top 4 cars still on the lead lap. Your top 2 starting to separate themselves from 3rd and 4th. Yule Cook slips up the racetrack. Here comes AJ Hamill. Top 2 separated by a half a second. The 421 and the 32, 1 and 2. Here in this feature event, 3rd is the 14. The 18 runs in the 5th spot. Aiden is in 5th and Kevin 6th. Things starting to tighten up back up at the front of this one is the 421. Starting to feel the pressure from the 32 of Bissonette. Stay low in 3 and 4. Low in 3 and 4. Low in 3 and 4. It is clear. AJ still holding on to that number 3 spot. After a little mishap, Marshall on the outside, extreme outside of turns 3 and 4. Still there. Joe got the outside pipe. Here comes the 32 of Bissonette. He make a little bit of contact, lets him regather it now to the inside. Bissonette tries to punch it. Lifted the front tires, this time by 15 laps to go. Joe Paquette being stalked by the 32 of Wayne Bissonette. Up on the pipe, Bissonette going to try to go around the outside. Bissonette can't quite do it that time as Paquette holds on to it. Bissonette, Paquette, here comes AJ Hamill. Hamill to 1 lap behind him. Oh, he gets into 2nd place. Stay low in the 3, low in the 3. Leader up and over. It is clear. Wayne, AJ waiting for him. That's going to put AJ back to the 4th spot as Yule got by him. But that was great sportsmanship as AJ did not mean to get into 2nd place running. Him now Yule up and over. Stay low in 3 and 4. Low in 3 and 4. It is clear. Joe Paquette leads it. 7 laps to go. This time it'll be 6. Joe leads it over Wayne, AJ, Yule, Aiden, and Kevin. And what has been a good Racing Not Sportsman A main, Yule catches the inside pipe and he'll pull back out on the backstretch. 2 laps to go.
2 laps left.
This time by is 2 seconds separating your top
Final
2.
lap.
Final trip away. Wayne now 1.3. Stay low in 3 and 4. Joe's going to pick up the win. Wayne comes home 2nd. AJ 3rd. Yule come home
All
4th.
drivers are
Aiden
finished.
and Kevin. So I need Joe, Wayne, and AJ to victory lane real quick. And up next will be our active automotive A main.
Up next, Race number 10. Active Automotive Small Block.
I need two of
Amen.
you from that last race that is not in this one to go out and marshal for me, please.
Greg Smith. Justin Barber. Al Smith Sr. Wade Bisonette. John Dutka. Wayne Bisonette. AJ Hamill.
Should have one marshal from the B main. Or from that last one. Joe, I have Wayne, AJ in this one. If I can get Yule, Aiden, or Kevin. I know it's late. We got one more feature to do after this. Just need a thank you, Noah. All right, well, let's just get you lined up. It's going to be John Dudka, number 1, Wayne Bissonette, number 2, Wade Bissonette, number 3, Justin Barber, number 4, Al Sr., number 5, AJ Hamill, number 6, and Greg Smith, shotgun on the field here. This race will be 40 laps in distance, drivers. Let's get that changed as we get ready to go with tonight's main event. John Dudka, the field is yours. Marshals, please look alive. We're going to go live this time in turn number 4. Fault start, fault start, fault start. Back it down, single file it out for me. It'll be John, Wayne, Wade. John, Wayne, Wade. Justin will be number 4. Al Sr., AJ Hamill. And Greg. All right, single file it out. Give me a car length between each car. We're going to go this time in turn number 4. Take it easy on the start. 40 laps is your distance. And we are off and racing with the Active Automotive Small Block A main. 7 cars out there. Is Dudko and Wayne and Wade Bissonette, 1, 2, and 3. Justin Barber stalking the backside of the 44 of Wade Bissonette. The 244 cars battling it out for the 3rd and final podium rung. Al Smith Sr. in the 96 right there behind him as Justin Barber gets by Wade. Looks to look to the inside, can't get back by him. John Dudka out on the point of this one. They work on underneath the 35 of Greg Smith. Is John, Wayne, Justin, and Wade running 1, 2, 3, and 4. Al Sr. 5, AJ Hamill 6, and Greg Smith 7. Greg up and over, say low in 1 and 2, low in 1 and 2. It is clear. John, Wayne, Justin, Wade, Al, AJ, Greg. That's how you work around the speedway. The race leader is the yellow number 14. Second place is the number 9 of Wayne Bissonette. Third place, the white number 44 of Justin Barber. Fourth, the black and red number 44. That is Wade Bissonette. AJ Hamill in the 18 run 696 of Al Sr.'s fifth. They are battling, and they are separated by just about a half a straightaway. They have Justin Barber in between them. This time by it'll be 23 laps in, 17 laps to go. Everybody minding their P's and Q's out there right now. Justin John Dutka trying to go to victory lane. Oh, stay low on the backstretch. It is clear. Second place was in trouble. That's going to allow Justin Barber to get by. Well, AJ Hamill hits the outside fence. Someone's going to help him get him back out on the racetrack. It will be Kyle. Thank you, sir. John, Justin, Wade, Al, AJ, and Greg. John Dutka runs in spot, is your race leader. 3 laps to go.
3 laps
Justin
left.
Barber about a half a track behind him. John has led it since the
2
green
laps
flag
left.
has dropped. The Unicorn looking for his first small block A main victory.
Final lap.
Off of turn number 4, checkered is out. John Dutka is going to pick up the win. Who will come home second will be Justin.
All
Wayne
drivers are
in
finished.
third. Wade fourth. Al Sr. 5. AJ 6. And Greg 7. I need John, Justin, and Wayne to victory lane, please, as up next will be our final race of the night, the Al Speed Shop Midget
Up
Division.
next, race number 11. Al Speed Shop Midgets. A main. Kyle Bradley. TJ Gregoire. John Dutka.
All right, this is our Al Speed Shop Midget for their main event. We got Wade out there. Here comes Senior. 40 laps will be the distance. We'll get you lined up. It's going to be Kyle number 1, TJ number 2, John Dutka number 3. We're going to go live this time in turn number 4. Go ahead and roll them on off. Final feature of the night. And Kyle Bradley jumps out to the early race lead over TJ and John. Fast lap this race, 4.084 by Kyle Bradley early on in this one, 4.3 for John Dutka, 5.2 for TJ. TJ working the extreme high side of the speedway. Those lap times are going to come down. This Saturday, the Upstate Sprint Tour will be down at the Outer Banks Speedway. They have the Big Blocks and Sportsmen, along with the Midgets, as support divisions. See what the weather looks like tomorrow. We'll make a decision on that as we got drivers saying they're coming from all over. Pennsylvania looking to come up to run the midget division as well. So we'll see what that's going to do. If you're on your way out, please drive safe. We hope to see you next week. Stay low on the backstretch. Stay low on the backstretch. Easy, senior. You all right? "17 laps in, Kyle Bradley leads it over TJ and John. Kyle, TJ, John. That's how you work around here with 18, 17 laps to go. Everybody running well, Kyle's in the 4.0s. TJ and John 4.262 for TJ, 4.207 for John Dutka. Seven laps to go. Kyle Bradley out front, leading this one over TJ and John. Three to go.
3 laps left. 2 laps left. Final lap.
Kyle Bradley's going to pick up the win.
All
TJ will
drivers are
come home
finished.
second. John Dunka third. Need all three of those into victory lane, and that'll do it here tonight at the stand for Stillwater Rod and Gun Club night. We thank you for tuning in on Facebook. We hope to see you here at the stand real soon. Good night, everybody.